to the Business of Courses Bootcamp. I'm so excited to have you here. If you're just joining us for the very first time, my name is Melody and I'm the owner and founder of The Course Consultant. And today I'm going to share with you how to get started selling courses in less than 20 minutes using Canva and Google Documents. So I'm going to go ahead and first start off by sharing with you that there is a free resource at the end. So you'll want to stay until the end so that I can give you that free resource, no email opt-in required. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen. Bear with me. Let's go ahead and get started. So right here, let me go ahead and first share with you what I am going to show you. And that is my favorite resource called Buy Me a Coffee. So if you're brand new to Buy Me a Coffee, I love Buy Me a Coffee for 3 reasons. It's free to set up. 2, you don't have to pay for storage fees. And number 3, you can easily set up your first digital product in less than 20 minutes. If you don't believe me, stay tuned. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, I want to share with you how easy it is to set up your profile. So I'm here on Buy Me a Coffee, and the first thing that you'll need to do is actually get started by entering in some important details. It's super easy, super simple, and really fast. So you're going to enter in your full name, what you are creating, right? So this could be anything related to your industry. Type that out. You can add an image, embed a video, you can add your bio, plug and play that information, add that website, and then you can change the theme. Real simple, right? Change the color of your theme, you can display supporter count, you can even feature memberships, get that, memberships through Buy Me a Coffee without having to worry about a monthly subscription fee to Buy Me a Coffee. Now they do take a transaction fee, which is pretty standard, but it is really worth it if you don't have a website, have 0 followers, have no email list, and you want to start making money right away. So the way to do this is you're going to simply enter in all of that information. You can grab a headshot, which I have right here on my desktop. I'm going to go ahead and add this image here, pop that in there, and click save. Now, once you're saved, you're going to be able to see it populate on this area here. Now, where I'm currently at, this area right here, this is my page. You know, I've got lots of information here. And what you're going to notice is that there's a couple different things. First, there's the home area. This is where your subscribers and all the people who are looking, even if they're brand new to you, that's what they're going to see. The second area is something called the post area. Now, this is where you can post content that could be video-based content. That's right, you can actually share video-based content. You can take videos from actually Vimeo and or YouTube. You can even upload your own videos right here into the system as well. It's very easy to do. You can even filter paid information. So if somebody wants to join a membership, they'll have access to certain content, and people who have a free account, they're really not going to be able to see anything unless you toggled it to free. Now, the place I wanted to share with you of how to start selling Canva templates, we're going to go into that process right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and navigate to this little icon on the left-hand side that looks like a coffee, right? Buy me a coffee, get it? And you're going to see all of your dashboard, right? You're going to see people that you've supported in the past, profiles that you've viewed. You can see explore people on the right-hand side. But on this left-hand side, this is where you're going to see your posts, dashboard, support, members, and extras. Now I'm going to go ahead and first share with you where we're going to input that Canva template, and then we're going to pop on over to Canva to show you how to customize this all on your own. So the first place where I'm going to go is this extras area, right? So this is where you can sell one-off digital product templates using Canva without using a course platform or paying a monthly subscription fee for some sort of fancy tech. Right? This applies to any template, including Google Document templates, Notion templates, or any kind of template. So where you're going to go is My Extras, click over to the digital download area. And I can see I already have a few different templates here. But let me go ahead and show you how I set this up. I go ahead and select digital template, and then I'm going to enter in my name, right? Or the name of the product, right? So this could be basically anything you wanted. So let's go ahead and just say that it is digital product template, right? And I can actually enter in the price. Now do keep in mind, you'll need to set up your Stripe account. So before you actually create your product, that is something that you'll need to connect. Okay, now assuming you have a Stripe account set up, I'm gonna set this product at $3. And the featured image that you will be able to see is gonna populate right on the right-hand side. It's gonna ask me what information I wanna upload into this area. Now I can upload it directly from my computer, or I can upload it from the search area, which is also a handy tool. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, all right. So let's just say that we're gonna add it here. So I'm gonna add in a picture of Yoda. Let's go ahead and add that Yoda photo right there. Okay, I think we're all right. You can even go into Canva and customize this template as well. And you just wanna make sure that it's this pixel size by that tall. I'm gonna enter in my description real quick and say, grab my digital product template for only $3. Woohoo! Okay, now here's where your Canva file will go. You can either upload a file, which is a PDF or some sort of document that you have, like a PNG file, some sort of asset that you have that you're selling, or you can add a confirmation message. This is basically what someone will get once they purchase your product. Real simple. Okay, so from here, we're gonna go ahead and show you what to enter in this area, how to create that template, and we're gonna actually show you what it looks like when you hit publish. So keep on watching. Yeah, so keep on watching. That's what I wanna say. Okay, so let's assume that maybe you're using Canva. I am just guessing here that you are a Canva user. If you're not, you definitely should consider doing so. So I'm inside of Canva in one of my specific files. And inside of my files, I have several different images that I already created beforehand. And guess what? I want to actually sell these templates, and to share them, I don't want to share them the file that I'm editing on, right? Because that's not what I want to do. If I gave them someone an access to edit it, they can make some changes. I don't want that to happen. I also don't want to give them a link to view the file, because that's not really going to help anyone unless it was someone who was trying to sign off on something like a client for a graphic image. So instead, I'm going to go down to share, then go all the way down to share a link to use as a template. Very simple, very straightforward. Now they've changed this a little bit recently because it used to be a little bit different. But assuming that this is what you're seeing, I'm going to go ahead and select copy. And from this copied link, that is what we're going to share in the success confirmation area. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Okay, so I'm saying grab my template for Canva. Looks like it's cutting it off a little bit, so it might be that there's a character limit. And unfortunately, I don't see if it's telling me there's a character limit, but what this code will do is it's actually going to allow me to give people access, right? So I've linked this directly back to Canva, and it's now going to show a way for people to copy it as a template. So let's take a look. We're going to paste that link in here, and here's what people will get, right? So this is the template, and once somebody clicks use template, assuming they have a Canva account, then they're now going to get access, and it's immediately going to say copy of digital course mock-up graphic. Great, perfect. So now we've got our link, we've got a file that's going directly to make a copy, and we're all set. So if you're happy with the way this looks, I'm simply going to select on create. From here, it's actually going to say, hey, guess what? This digital product template is live. Guess what? From here, all you're going to do is copy this link, and then you're going to be able to share and start selling your product right away. Sounds pretty cool, right? So let's take a look at what happens when I pop that link into a separate tab, right? So all it's doing is it's saying here at this URL, you can grab this, and this is blocked out right now because I'm actually the owner of this page, but if I wasn't, I could see and actually buy this by selecting get this. So really cool feature, right? So the couple things that I do want to mention, and I'm going to go ahead and pop on over to show you some specific things that I think is important to consider. So what I am going to do is just share with you some important things. So number one, what you want to do with your Canva template is remove all your personalized elements. So for instance, if you have Canva Pro, not every single person who is using Canva Pro will be able to edit it. So like, let's say for instance, they have the free account. You probably don't want to include premium elements because people will try to download it. They'll realize that there's premium elements. They got to pay for that. They don't want to do that. So make sure that you remove all of your premium elements. The number one thing that I wanted to share with you when it comes to premium elements is that you can actually filter for premium elements. And I'm going to show you how you can do that by showing you my screen. So let's go ahead and pop on over. Excuse me. All right, so I'm inside of Canva. The way that you want to actually look to see if a template has premium features is you're really going to look inside of a free account. So you want to open up a free account to check. And unfortunately, that's the only way to see with any current files. Now, if you have a free account now, obviously you'd be able to tell. But a way that you can check is to simply go ahead and let's say I wanted to add an element. If I actually toggle right here on the left-hand side, I'm going to go to the element side, and what I'm going to do is search for an element I want. Let's say circle, right? So on the right-hand side, I now see that I can go down to toggle on the drop-down selection to go between free and or pro. So I'm going to select free, apply filters, and then only the elements that are free will be visible. So I can go ahead and drag and drop knowing that every single file that I am choosing is free. If you didn't select that, you can also go ahead and make sure that it is free by simply hovering over each of the elements, and you'll see one says pro, one says free. So make sure that when you actually share your files, you have number one, license for actually selling any images. So if you don't have images and you don't have licenses to it, don't share them. Instead, I would actually recommend that you add some sort of holding spot. So for instance, if you wanted to do that, what I could do is add a frame. And so what I would do is basically add this frame right here, and then people can upload an image all on their own. And that way you don't have to worry about other licensing requirements or any ongoing fees associated with your templates. So super simple thing. Make sure that your premium elements are only going to be available in the free version. Take away any sort of personalized content, such as images that you don't own or images of yourself. And then lastly, I wanted to make sure that I share this one with you, is that you want to make sure, again, that you share that file URL. Do not share editing access with anyone who has not paid for it. You want to make sure that you only give access to the template. All right, so from here, it's pretty simple. You start sending people some emails, you start going out and promoting it on social media. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, I know that it's actually been way under 20 minutes. All you want to do is grab my free resource for the Fast Track Launch Checklist. And inside this Fast Track Launch Checklist, I'm going to walk you through the key things that you need to do in order to launch your digital product template for Canva super quickly without having months or weeks planning. So to do that, just go over to thebusinessofcourses.com. There's free access to all my resources. And this week, we're going to be talking about 3 more important topics. So do make sure that you add all the events to your calendar and join the free Facebook group at the Inspired Courses. We're going to be talking all about how you can start marketing your courses with email marketing, social media, even if you have a small audience, and maybe if you're brand new to creating online courses. That's it for today's training. I hope that this was helpful. Do go ahead and comment below if you have any questions. And if you're inside my Facebook group, I'm going to pop in that resource directly into a comment thread, and I'll answer any questions from there. Thanks so much for watching. That's it for today. And tune in on Wednesday, where we'll be talking about the 5 emails that you will need to launch your course to sales, even if you haven't launched your course. That's it. Chat with you later. Bye.